Master your calm. Unlock Stoic secrets for a stress-free life. Can you stay calm when life throws a curveball? Hey there, you. Yes, you tuning in right now. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to wake up each morning feeling absolutely unstoppable? Picture this. No matter what chaos the day throws your way, whether it is a frustrating traffic jam, a tough conversation with a colleague, or an unexpected setback that derails your plans, you remain as cool as a cucumber. Imagine a life where stress doesn't control you, where you've cultivated an inner strength so powerful that it carries you through anything life hurls at you. Doesn't that sound incredible? Well, here's the best part. That kind of life isn't some distant, unattainable dream. It's completely within your reach. And I'm here to guide you toward it, drawing on the timeless wisdom of an ancient philosophy called Stoicism, which has been helping people find peace and resilience for centuries. Today we're embarking on a transformative journey together. I'm going to walk you through 10 powerful, actionable steps inspired by the brilliant minds of Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca. These steps are designed to help you master your calm, build unshakable resilience, and navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with grace. What I love about Stoicism is that it's not just a collection of lofty, abstract ideas. It's a practical toolkit you can start using right now to change how you experience and respond to the world around you. These philosophers lived through their own share of hardships, from political turmoil to personal loss, and yet they found ways to remain steady and grounded. Their teachings have stood the test of time because they work, and I'm excited to share them with you in a way that is easy to apply to your modern life. So, let's set the scene for this adventure. Find a comfortable spot. Maybe grab a cozy blanket and something warm to sip on, like a cup of herbal tea or your favorite coffee, and let us dive in. We'll explore how to shift your mindset, reframe challenges, and focus on what truly matters, all while drawing on the wisdom of these Stoic masters. Each step will bring you closer to that unshakable calm you've been craving, helping you build a mental fortress that can withstand even the stormiest days. And don't worry, I've made sure these steps are practical and straightforward, so you can start implementing them today, whether you're at home, at work, or on the go. As we go through this journey, I'll break down each step with examples and insights to make the concepts come alive. You'll learn how to let go of things you can't control, find peace in the present moment, and even turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. And here is a little incentive to keep you engaged. If you stick with me until the end, I've got a couple of extra goodies for you. Some bonus tips and resources to help you continue this journey long after we're done here. These will give you the tools to deepen your practice and make Stoicism a lasting part of your life. So, are you ready to take the first step toward a calmer, more resilient you? Let's get started on this adventure together, and I promise you won't look back. The vision. A life of strength and serenity. Let's paint a vivid picture for a moment. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, the first rays of sunlight gently peeking through your window, casting a warm glow across your room. Instead of that familiar rush of anxiety that often greets you, the kind that comes with a mental checklist of everything you need to tackle, you feel something different. You feel strong, ready, like you're equipped to handle whatever the day throws at you, with a steady heart and a clear, focused mind. Now picture yourself later in the day, caught in a stressful moment. Maybe it's a heated argument with a loved one, or a looming deadline at work that's creeping closer by the minute. Typically, this might send you spiraling into frustration or panic, but this time it's different. Instead of losing your composure, you stay calm. You breathe deeply, think clearly, and respond with a sense of control and grace. That's the life we're aiming for today, my friend. A life filled with calmness and resilience even when the storm hits hardest. This vision isn't some pie-in-the-sky fantasy or an unattainable dream reserved for a select few. It's a very real possibility, and it's rooted in a philosophy that has been guiding people through life's challenges for centuries: Stoicism. The ancient Stoic thinkers like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca believed that we hold an incredible power, the ability to shape how we respond to life's inevitable difficulties. They taught that while we can't control everything that happens to us because, let's be honest, we can't stop the rain from falling, avoid every unexpected curveball, or prevent life's uncertainties, we can absolutely control how we react to those moments. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic voices, captured this idea perfectly when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This simple yet profound principle is the foundation of everything we're going to explore together. It's the starting point of our journey toward a calmer, stronger version of you, a version that doesn't get rattled by life as chaos, but rises above it with clarity and purpose. I'm so glad you're here with me on this journey. Out of all the countless videos, articles, and distractions out there vying for your attention, you chose to spend your time here, and that means something special. It tells me you're ready to make a change, to invest in yourself, and to embrace a new way of thinking. So let's make a little pact right now. Stay with me, keep your mind open, and let's make the most of this time we have together. You're not just another viewer passing through. You're an active part of this story, bringing your own unique energy and perspective to the table. I'm here to guide you, but this journey is as much yours as it is mine. Together, we're going to dive into the first step of this transformative process, drawing on the wisdom of Stoicism to build that calm, strong version of you that you've been longing to become. Let's take that first step together, with intention and curiosity, and start creating a life where you're in control, no matter what comes your way. Tune in, discovering your inner observer. Let us kick things off with the first step on our journey to mastering calm, getting to know yourself a little better. Have you ever paused to truly listen to the chatter buzzing inside your head? Let's try it. Take a moment right now, maybe even close your eyes if you'd like, and just notice what's bouncing around in there. What do you hear? Perhaps it's a mental to-do list nagging at you, a lingering worry about something coming up tomorrow, or even a random song lyric that's been stuck on repeat all day. It's pretty wild when you stop to think about it, isn't it? That inner dialogue is always there, humming along in the background, sometimes a gentle murmur, other times a chaotic whirlwind that feels impossible to quiet. Here's the thing. That internal conversation shapes everything about your day, your emotions, your decisions, and the way you move through the world. The Stoics understood this deeply, and they believed that the foundation of mastering your calm begins with self-awareness. It's about tuning into that inner voice, really listening to it, and understanding why you feel the way you do. Instead of letting that voice run wild and dictate your reactions, self-awareness allows you to take the driver's seat. It's the first step toward building a sense of control over your mind, which, as the Stoics taught, is where true peace and resilience are born. By paying attention to your thoughts, you start to see patterns, why certain things trigger you, why you react the way you do. And that awareness becomes the key to changing how you respond to life's challenges. Now, let's get a bit creative with this idea. Picture yourself as two distinct people living inside your mind. First, there's the thinker, the part of you that feels the full spectrum of emotions. It's the thinker who gets angry when someone cuts you off in traffic, or who feels a burst of excitement when you hear good news. Then, there's the observer, this calm, detached part of you that simply watches it all unfold without getting swept away by the emotional current. That observer is your inner Stoic, the wise part of you that can step back and see things for what they are, rather than what they feel like in the heat of the moment. Next time you find yourself in a tough spot, like when your Wi-Fi crashes in the middle of an important video call, try switching to that observer mode. Watch your reactions as if you're watching a movie play out on a screen. Acknowledge the irritation bubbling up, sure, but don't let it take over. Instead, observe it, name it, and let it pass. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, captured this beautifully when he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending they don't exist. It is about understanding them without letting them hijack your peace. Start small. The next time you're restuck in a slow coffee line and feel annoyance creeping in, pause and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Dig into the root of that emotion, then consciously choose to let it go. It's like flexing a muscle. The more you practice this self-awareness, the stronger it gets and the calmer you'll stay, no matter what life throws your way. Bounce back, turning adversity into strength. Let us move on to the second step in our journey toward mastering calm and resilience, learning to bounce back from life's inevitable punches. Life can feel a lot like a dodgeball game, don't you think? On some days you're in the zone, catching every ball with ease, everything seems to go your way, from a smooth morning commute to nailing a presentation at work. But then there are those other days when, out of nowhere, bam, the ball hits you square in the face. Maybe it's something small, like spilling your coffee all over your shirt as you rush out the door. Or maybe it's something much heavier, like losing a job you loved, or navigating the emotional turmoil of a tough breakup. Those moments can knock the wind right out of you, leaving you dazed and disoriented, and it's completely okay to feel that sting. It's human to feel the impact of life's challenges, and acknowledging that pain is the first step toward growth. But what if we flip the script on how we view these setbacks? What if, instead of seeing these challenges as cruel twists of fate meant to derail us, we reframed them as personal trainers for our inner strength? The Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, believe that resilience isn't about dodging every hit life throws at you. That's impossible after all. Instead, it's about learning to roll with the punches, to absorb the impact, and keep moving forward. Every time you leap over a hurdle, push past a setback, or pick yourself up after a fall, you're building those resilience muscles. It is not about pretending the hit didn't quite hurt, or putting on a brave face to mask the pain. It's about staring down those struggles with courage and declaring, "You won't beat me." Each challenge, no matter how big or small, is an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn more about yourself, and to cultivate the kind of inner fortitude that carries you through life's toughest moments. Take a moment to reflect on your own battles, those times when life threw something unexpected your way. Maybe you were passed over for a promotion you worked hard for, or perhaps you experienced a heartbreak that left you feeling shattered and lost. Now ask yourself, what did you learn from those experiences? Perhaps that job snub taught you the value of determination and perseverance, showing you how to channel disappointment into motivation. Or maybe that breakup, as painful as it was, revealed what you truly value in a relationship, helping you set clearer boundaries for the future. Seneca, one of the most profound Stoic philosophers, put it perfectly when he said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Your trials aren't just roadblocks meant to stop you in your tracks. They're your toughest, most honest mentors, shaping you into a more resilient, capable version of yourself. So the next time you're hit with a challenge, whether it's a minor inconvenience or a major life upheaval, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Take a moment to replay your past victories, those times when you pulled through against the odds, and let those memories arm you with strength. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you craft through every tough moment you face. As you master this skill, you'll find yourself not just weathering life's storms, but navigating them with a quiet, unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you've been tested and you've come out stronger every time. Shift your lens, the power of perspective. Let us dive into the third step on our journey to mastering calm and resilience, changing how you see the world. Life can often feel like a wild roller coaster, can't it? One minute you're soaring high, everything going your way, and the next you're plunging into the depths of stress or frustration. It's so easy to get caught up in the chaos, to let every little thing, whether it as a delayed email response or a sudden change of plans, throw you off balance and dictate your mood. But what if I told you that you've got a secret weapon to navigate this turbulence? It's called perspective, and it's all about how you choose to look at what's happening around you. By shifting your perspective, you can transform the way you experience life, finding calm even in the midst of the storm. Think of your mind as a mirror for a moment. A mirror reflects everything it sees, the good, the bad, the ugly. But it doesn't react to what it reflects. It simply shows what's there, without judgment or emotional attachment. You can train your mind to be like that mirror too. When something stressful hits, like a rude comment from a coworker that catches you off guard, or a traffic jam that makes you late for an appointment, take a step back. Instead of immediately reacting, try to look at the situation as an observer, someone who's watching the events unfold without getting tangled up in the emotional drama. This doesn't mean you stop caring or become indifferent. It's about protecting your inner peace when the storm rolls in, ensuring that external chaos doesn't disrupt your calm center. Every single day, you're faced with countless choices that test your ability to maintain this perspective. How will you respond to that snarky remark from a friend? How will you handle the mounting pressure of a tight deadline at work? These moments, big and small, are your opportunities to practice Stoicism in action. You can't control what other people do, and you certainly can control every curveball life throws your way, whether it is a sudden rainstorm or a project falling apart at the last minute. But there's one thing you can always control: how you react. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, captured this truth perfectly when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That's your power, your secret weapon, and it's always within your reach, waiting for you to tap into it. Here's a practical way to start. The next time something minor irritates you, like a frustratingly slow internet connection when you are trying to get work done, pause before you react. Take a deep breath, slow and steady, and ask yourself, is getting upset worth my peace? Then picture yourself staying calm, handling the situation with a clear head, maybe even finding a small solution like switching to a different task while you wait. With consistent practice, this approach becomes your go-to move, not just for the small annoyances, but for the bigger challenges too. Changing your perspective isn't about denying your feelings or pretending everything is fine. It's about managing those feelings so they don't control you. It's about staying in the driver's seat of your own mind. This shift in how you see the world is a game changer, transforming your reality from the inside out and helping you navigate life with a newfound sense of control and calm. Find the gold, the magic of gratitude. Let's move on to the fourth step in our journey toward mastering calm and resilience: finding gratitude, even on the toughest days. I know what you might be thinking. Gratitude when everything seems to be going wrong? It might sound counterintuitive, so hear me out. This isn't about forcing a fake smile or pretending everything is fine when you are in the middle of a chaotic mess. Instead, it's about sifting through the challenges, the frustrations, and the disappointments to find that little glint of gold, the small, often overlooked thing that's still going right. Even when the world feels like it's turned upside down, gratitude in this sense becomes a powerful tool to help you stay grounded and hopeful, no matter the circumstances. Picture this scenario. You're running late for an important meeting, and just as you reach the stop, the bus zooms past you, leaving you stranded. Frustrating, right? It's easy to let that moment ruin your mood, to spiral into irritation or stress. But wait, let's reframe it. Now you've got a few unexpected minutes under the open sky. Take a deep breath, feel the fresh air fill your lungs, and notice the way the sunlight filters through the trees. Or maybe you've accidentally stained your favorite shirt while rushing through breakfast. That's a bummer, no doubt. But it is also an opportunity to dig through your closet and rediscover that cool shirt you've been ignoring for months. The trick here is to start or end your day by intentionally noticing 3 small joys, things that lift your spirit no matter how simple they seem. It could be a hearty laugh with a friend over a silly joke, the way the morning light streams into your room and paints the walls golden, or the satisfaction of biting into a delicious, perfectly made sandwich. These moments, however small, are your anchors. This practice isn't about ignoring the hard stuff or pretending life's challenges don't exist. It is about balancing the scales so that you are not solely weighed down by the negatives, which can so easily dominate your thoughts. When you're stuck in traffic and feeling your frustration rise, turn it into an opportunity for a solo concert in your car. Blast your favorite song and sing along. When work feels overwhelming, with deadlines piling up and stress mounting, reframe it as a forge where you're being tempered, growing stronger and more capable with every challenge you face. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, captured this mindset beautifully when he said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Gratitude doesn't erase the tough moments. It lights a path through them, helping you find clarity and strength when you need it most. So the next time you're having a rough day, when everything seems to be going wrong, pause for a moment. Look for that glint of gold, that small spark of positivity hiding in the chaos. It might feel insignificant at first, maybe even hard to find, but it's there, waiting for you to notice it. This simple act of seeking gratitude can be a game changer, subtly shifting your entire outlook on life. Over time, as you make this practice a habit, You'll discover that gratitude has the power to transform even the darkest days into something you can handle with a quiet smile, knowing you've found light in the shadows. Roll with it, embracing change as your ally. Let us dive into the fifth step on our journey toward mastering calm and resilience. Embracing change. Everything around us is in a constant state of flux. Seasons shift from summer to winter, trends come and go. Technology evolves at lightning speed and people enter and exit our lives. It's the one constant we can always count on, this ever-present rhythm of transformation. And yet so many of us find ourselves fighting it, as if we could somehow hold back the ocean with our bare hands. It's exhausting, isn't it? Clinging to the past or resisting the new can drain your energy and leave you feeling stuck. But here's the secret that can turn this struggle into a strength. Embracing change is empowering. When you learn to accept and adapt to the shifts in life, you become more adaptable, flexible, and resilient. Qualities that prepare you to face whatever comes next with confidence and grace. Think about the changes you've experienced in your own life. Maybe you've switched jobs and had to navigate a whole new work environment, or a close friend moved to a different city, leaving a gap in your social circle. Perhaps your daily routine got flipped upside down by an unexpected event, like a family obligation or a sudden health concern. In those moments, it's tempting to dig in your heels, to resist the unfamiliar and yearn for the comfort of what once was. But instead of letting resistance take over, take a moment to pause. Assess what's new, what's different, what's been lost, and what's been gained. Then ask yourself a powerful question. How can I adapt? That job change might be an opportunity to learn a new skill that opens doors you never imagined. Or the distance with your friend could push you to find creative ways to connect, like regular video calls or heartfelt letters. Adaptation is your superpower, a tool that allows you to thrive rather than merely survive when life shifts beneath your feet. Now, even though everything around you is in motion, there's a sense of stability you can hold on to within yourself. Your core values, your long-term goals, and your deepest passions. These are your anchors, the steady ground that keeps you rooted, no matter how wild the sea of change becomes. When life feels chaotic and unpredictable, come back to those inner truths. They'll guide you through the uncertainty, offering a compass to navigate the unknown. And while you can't predict the future or control every twist it might bring, you can prepare for it by keeping an open mind, staying curious, and committing to learning, growing, and challenging yourself. Change isn't your enemy. It's an opportunity to evolve into the best version of yourself, to shed old limitations and step into a stronger, more capable you. So the next time something shifts in your life, whether it's a small adjustment like a rearranged schedule or a major upheaval like a relocation, don't fight it. Resist the urge to cling to what was and instead roll with it. See it as a chance to stretch your wings and soar, to discover new strengths and possibilities you didn't know you had. You've got this. Embracing change isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving, turning every transition into a stepping stone toward a more resilient and fulfilled life. Spread kindness, compassion for you and others. The sixth step on our journey toward mastering calm and resilience is all about compassion, both for yourself and the people around you. Compassion is at its core about understanding and kindness, a recognition that everyone, including you, is doing their best with the tools, experiences, and circumstances they've been given. It's all too easy to fall into the trap of being hard on yourself when you make a mistake, letting self-criticism spiral into guilt or shame, or to judge others harshly when they let you down, whether it's a missed commitment or an unkind word. But what if we flipped that script? What if, instead of letting frustration or disappointment take the wheel, we chose to approach these moments with a heart full of empathy and grace? This shift in perspective can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth and stronger connections with those around you. Next time you stumble, say you forget an important deadline that throws your day into chaos, resist the urge to beat yourself up with harsh words or relentless self-blame. Instead, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Treat yourself with the same gentleness and encouragement you'd offer a good friend who is facing a similar slip-up. Maybe it's a chance to improve your time management or to forgive yourself and move forward with a plan to do better next time. This isn't about being selfish or letting yourself off the hook too easily. It's a necessary act of self-care. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly draining yourself with criticism, you'll have little left to give to others or to face life's challenges. By nurturing compassion for yourself, you build a foundation of strength and self-acceptance that supports everything else. And when you interact with others, perhaps that grumpy cashier who snaps at you over a small mistake, or a friend who cancels plans at the last minute, take a moment to consider what might be going on beneath the surface. They might be fighting a battle you know nothing about, whether it's personal stress, a family issue, or simply a bad day that's wearing them thin. Approaching them with understanding rather than judgment can diffuse tension and open the door to connection. A kind word or a patient smile might be the light they need, and it costs you nothing to offer it. This outward compassion doesn't just benefit them, it eases your own stress too by releasing you from the burden of resentment or anger. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Stoic emperor, captured this balance perfectly when he said, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." It's a call to hold yourself to a high standard of growth and accountability, while extending generosity and patience to those around you. Compassion starts with you, cultivating that inner kindness, and then ripples outward, improving your relationships, softening your interactions, and bringing a deeper sense of peace into your life. It's not always easy, especially in a world that can feel harsh and unforgiving, where quick judgments and impatience often reign. But that's precisely why it's worth the effort. By choosing to be a beacon of kindness, you create a positive shift, not just in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. Watch how this practice transforms your days, turning moments of conflict into opportunities for connection, and turning your own struggles into stepping stones for a more compassionate, resilient you. Be here now. The gift of mindfulness. Let us move to the 7th step on our journey to mastering calm and resilience. Living in the moment. How often do you find your mind wandering somewhere else, drifting away from the here and now? Maybe you're sitting at your desk at work, but your thoughts are already on the weekend, imagining a sunny hike or a cozy night in, or perhaps you're spending time with family, sharing a meal. But your mind keeps drifting to that email you still need to send, pulling you away from the laughter and warmth around you. It is a common struggle. We live in a world that constantly pulls our attention in a million directions, encouraging us to worry about the future or dwell on the past. But learning to be fully present is a powerful way to cut through stress, find clarity, and live more stoically, anchoring yourself in the only moment you truly have. This one. You don't need anything fancy to start practicing this skill. It's beautifully simple, yet deeply transformative. Begin by tuning into your senses, grounding yourself in the present through what you can experience right now. What do you see around you? The way the light dances on the walls or the vibrant colors of your surroundings? What do you hear? Maybe the hum of a nearby conversation, the rustle of leaves, or the rhythm of your own breath. What do you smell, feel, or taste? The aroma of your morning coffee, the softness of your sweater, the lingering flavor of your last bite. Try this exercise while eating, taking a walk, or even during a conversation with a friend. Fully immerse yourself in the moment, letting your senses guide you. When you're truly present, worries about tomorrow's uncertainties or regrets about yesterday's mistakes begin to fade away. You're just here, in this singular moment. And that presence brings a profound sense of clarity and calm that can feel like a balm for a restless mind. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, captured the essence of this practice when he wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." His words remind us that clinging to what might happen next or what has already passed robs us of the peace and joy available right now. Being present doesn't mean you ignore your responsibilities or stop planning for the future. It means you stop letting those things consume your mental space when they don't need to. It's about finding freedom in the now, where stress has less power over you because you are not caught up in a cycle of what-ifs or if-onlys. Instead, you're fully engaged with life as it unfolds, moment by moment. To make this a habit, set small reminders throughout your day to check in with yourself. Are you fully here, or has your mind wandered off again? You might use a gentle cue like the chime of a phone notification or the act of walking through a doorway to bring your attention back to the present. With consistent practice, this state of mindfulness becomes your default, a sanctuary of peace amid life's inevitable chaos. You'll find yourself more connected to the people around you, more attuned to the beauty in your surroundings, and more at ease within yourself. Give it a shot today, whether you're sipping your morning tea, taking a quiet walk, or sharing a laugh with someone you love, and notice how being present transforms your experience, bringing a quiet strength and serenity to every moment. Grow, don't strive. The joy of progress. The eighth step on our path to mastering calm and resilience is all about embracing growth rather than chasing perfection. Perfection is a subtle yet insidious trap. It sets an impossible standard that can leave you feeling perpetually inadequate, breeding stress and self-doubt with every misstep. The idea of being flawless in every task, relationship, or aspect of life is an illusion that sets you up for frustration, as no one can consistently meet such an unattainable goal. Instead of fixating on perfection, shift your focus to progress. This mindset opens the door to a more compassionate and realistic way of living, where every effort counts, and every small advancement is a victory worth celebrating. Growth is a journey, not a destination, and by embracing it, you build a resilient spirit that can weather life's challenges with grace. Consider how you can apply this in your daily life. Maybe at work you've been hesitant to try a new approach to a project because you're afraid it won't be perfect right away. Take the leap. Experiment with a different strategy, even if it feels uncertain at first. Or perhaps in your personal life you've been putting off learning a new skill, like cooking a dish you've never attempted before, because you worry it won't turn out exactly as planned. Give it a shot, messy kitchen and all, and savor the process. Even when you stumble, like making a mistake that sets you back, see it as a chance to learn rather than a failure. Each of these moments, trying something new, adapting to a challenge, or recovering from a setback, offers a stepping stone toward growth. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small it seems, whether it is finishing a task you've been avoiding or simply showing up with a better attitude today than yesterday. This focus on growth rather than perfection builds resilience in a profound way. When you stop measuring yourself against an ideal that doesn't exist, you free yourself from the pressure that keeps stress simmering. Instead, you create a mindset where effort and improvement are the metrics of success. Think about a plant. It doesn't strive to be the perfect flower overnight. It grows steadily, nourished by sunlight and water, adapting to its environment over time. You're the same. Each day offers a chance to stretch a little further, to learn a little more, and to become a little stronger. This journey of growth doesn't demand instant mastery. It thrives on consistency and patience, allowing you to evolve at your own pace. As you embrace this approach, you'll notice something remarkable. Stress begins to melt away. The anxiety that comes from fearing failure loses its grip when you redefine success as progress rather than flawlessness. You'll find joy in the process, whether it's the satisfaction of mastering a new recipe after a few tries, or the pride of tackling a tough conversation with newfound confidence. This shift doesn't mean you abandon goals or stop striving for excellence. It means you pursue them with a lighter heart, knowing that every misstep is part of the learning curve. Watch how this perspective transforms your days, turning obstacles into opportunities and fostering a resilient spirit that carries you forward with ease and optimism. Build your tribe, the power of healthy relationships. The ninth step on our journey to mastering calm and resilience is all about nurturing relationships. As human beings, we're inherently social creatures, wired to connect with others in meaningful ways. Strong, healthy relationships, those built on mutual respect, understanding, and support, play a vital role in boosting our overall well-being, providing a sense of belonging and emotional stability. These connections act as a buffer against life's stresses, offering comfort, laughter, and a shared sense of purpose. To cultivate these bonds, focus on the key ingredients that make relationships thrive. Truly listening to others, showing empathy, and setting healthy boundaries that honor your needs while respecting theirs. At the same time, it's just as important to recognize when a relationship is no longer serving you, and to distance yourself from toxic ties that drain your energy or leave you feeling diminished. Think of your relationships like a garden that needs regular care and attention to flourish. just as you'd water plants, pull weeds, and ensure they get enough sunlight. Your relationships require intentional effort to grow and remain healthy. Start by being fully present with the people you care about, whether it's a partner, a close friend, or a family member. When they're sharing something with you, listen deeply without interrupting or letting your mind wander to your own concerns. Show empathy by putting yourself in their shoes, acknowledging their feelings, and responding with kindness, even if you don't have all the answers. For example, if a friend is going through a tough time, a simple "I'm here for you" can mean the world. At the same time, don't shy away from setting boundaries to protect your own well-being. If someone constantly demands your time or energy without giving back, it's okay to say no or take a step back. Healthy relationships are a two-way street, built on mutual care and respect. Equally important is knowing when to let go of relationships that are more harmful than helpful. Toxic ties, whether they involve constant negativity, manipulation, or disrespect, can weigh heavily on your mental and emotional health, leaving you feeling exhausted or undervalued. Just as you'd remove weeds from a garden to help the flowers thrive, distancing yourself from these draining connections allows you to invest your energy in relationships that uplift and support you. It's not about cutting people off impulsively, but about being honest with yourself about what's truly good for you. Sometimes this means having a difficult conversation to address issues. Other times it means quietly stepping away to focus on your own peace. When it comes to relationships, quality always trumps quantity. A few strong, reliable bonds, those where you feel seen, heard, and valued, far outweigh the benefits of many shallow, surface-level connections. Think about the handful of people in your life who truly make you feel supported and understood. Prioritize spending time with them, whether it's through a heartfelt conversation over coffee, a shared activity that brings you closer, or even a quick check-in to let them know you're thinking of them. Like a well-tended garden, these relationships will bloom, offering comfort, joy, and a sense of security that helps you navigate life's challenges. By investing in these meaningful connections, you create a network of support that not only enriches your life but also strengthens your resilience, reminding you that you're never alone on this journey. Keep it simple. Finding peace in less. The final step on our journey to mastering calm and resilience is embracing simplicity. Life has a way of becoming cluttered over time, often with complexities and obligations that we've created ourselves. Whether it's a packed schedule, a house overflowing with unused items, or a mind buzzing with endless to-dos, this clutter can weigh us down, pulling us away from the peace and clarity we seek. But by intentionally decluttering both your space and your mind, letting go of what no longer serves you, you open the door to a lighter, more fulfilling way of living. Simplicity isn't about deprivation. It's about stripping away the excess to focus on what truly matters, allowing you to find joy in the everyday moments that often go unnoticed. Start by taking a look at your physical surroundings. Are there items gathering dust? Clothes you never wear? Gadgets you don't use, or papers you've been meaning to sort? Begin the process of decluttering by letting go of these things that no longer add value to your life. Donate, recycle, or simply toss them out, creating space that feels refreshing and intentional. Then turn your attention inward to your mental landscape. Are there worries, grudges, or unnecessary commitments crowding your thoughts? Practice releasing them, whether through journaling to clear your mind, saying no to obligations that drain you, or forgiving past mistakes to free yourself from their hold. This act of shedding what doesn't serve you isn't just practical, it's a powerful step toward inner peace. Once you've cleared the clutter, seek joy in the simple pleasures that are already within reach. Take a slow walk outside, noticing the feel of the ground beneath your feet and the sounds of nature around you. Lose yourself in the pages of a good book, letting the story transport you without distraction. Share a meaningful chat with someone you care about, savoring the connection without rushing to the next task. These moments don't require grand plans or expensive purchases. They're freely available, waiting for you to appreciate them. By focusing on these small joys, you train yourself to find contentment in the present, reducing the urge to chase after more when what you have is enough. A simple routine can also bring a sense of stability that anchors you amid life's uncertainties. Create a daily rhythm that includes time for rest, reflection, and the activities that recharge you. Perhaps a morning stretch, a quiet cup of tea, or a few minutes of deep breathing. This doesn't mean your days need to be rigid or monotonous. Rather, it's about establishing a structure that supports your well-being, giving you a reliable foundation to return to when things feel chaotic. The Stoics understood this well, valuing a life of moderation and purpose over excess. And you can adopt this wisdom by keeping your routine intentional, yet flexible. This shift toward simplicity brings a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. You don't need more possessions, achievements, or distractions to be happy. Happiness comes from appreciating what you already have. By letting go of the unnecessary and embracing a life of clarity and intention, you create space for what truly enriches you. This final step ties together all we've explored, offering a way to live with less stress and more joy, grounded in the realization that true contentment lies in the beauty of a simple, well-lived life. Your Stoic journey begins now. Stoicism, with its timeless principles of simplicity, self-reliance, and mindfulness, serves as a guiding light toward achieving a state of calm wisdom that can transform your life. This ancient philosophy isn't about chasing an unattainable ideal of perfection, where every action must be flawless and every moment free of struggle. Instead, it's about embracing progress, recognizing that each step forward, no matter how small, builds your inner strength and resilience. Stoicism teaches us to strip away the unnecessary clutter of life, focusing on what truly matters, and to rely on our own capacity to navigate challenges with a clear and steady mind. By practicing mindfulness, you learn to stay present, observing your thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them, which fosters a deep, abiding peace that carries you through even the toughest days. This journey isn't about reaching a final destination, but about cultivating a way of being that grows richer with every experience. Starting today, you can begin weaving these Stoic principles into your daily routine. Simplicity invites you to declutter your space and mind, letting go of distractions and obligations that drain your energy, and finding joy in the quiet moments. A walk in nature, a good book, or a meaningful conversation. Self-reliance empowers you to trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way, drawing on your inner resources rather than depending solely on external validation or circumstances. Mindfulness encourages you to pause, breathe, and tune into the present, whether you're facing a stressful situation or simply enjoying a meal, allowing you to respond with intention rather than react out of habit. These practices don't require grand gestures. They're accessible right now in the life you're already living, and they offer a path to calm wisdom that grows stronger with consistent effort. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. It's a philosophy you can apply immediately, no matter where you are or what you're facing. Whether you're dealing with a hectic workday, a personal setback, or the uncertainties of tomorrow, these principles provide a framework to stay grounded. It's not about eliminating challenges, but about changing how you meet them, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective, focusing on progress rather than perfection, frees you from the pressure of being flawless and opens you up to a more compassionate, resilient version of yourself. Over time, this approach builds a quiet confidence that becomes your default, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with grace. I'm so grateful you've joined me on this journey, and I hope you found value in exploring these steps together. If you've enjoyed this, I'd love for you to show your support. Consider liking this video and subscribing to stay connected as we continue to dive into topics that inspire and uplift. To keep this Stoic journey going, check out 2 more videos I've prepared for you, where we'll delve deeper into practical ways to live this philosophy every day. Your engagement means the world to me, and it helps us build a community of like-minded individuals striving for calm wisdom. Stay stoic, keep practicing these principles, and I'll see you next time as we explore more ways to live with purpose, resilience, and peace. Until then, take care and carry this wisdom with you.